Today I heard a song for the first time, and it reminded me of you. Not in a bad way, of course. It was the type of song that would bring people to tears. I don't know exactly why it reminded me of you, but I wish you could hear it with me. It's impossible, of course. We simply cannot exist with each other at the same time. But wishing is a privilege we all possess, isn't it? I think of you sometimes, at night when I'm lying on my bed, the moon staring at me with all of its glowing glory. I wonder if you've eaten that day. I wonder if you found it hard to get out of bed. I wonder if you cried without knowing why the tears started pouring out. I remember how it feels. It's a bit hazy these days, these memories. As if someone had struck a match and lit the memories up into tiny ashes. The scent, however, is still as clear as day. How could I possibly forget? These memories are part of me, etched into my skin. Something you perhaps desperately tried to run away from. Yet, after countless attempts to escape, you still fall deeper down into the darkness within. And as the night grew old, the faceless fear you kept on fighting became stronger and stronger. It lurks within the walls and creeps in the darkness. A monster you kept on fighting for months on end, getting wounds and scars at the end of each battle. The same scars that made you afraid to leave the house, shun off all your friends and family for the fear of them asking questions you cannot answer. You kept asking yourself, would I survive this? Would I be able to see the sun again? Some days you ask yourself, is life really worth living? And it truly breaks my heart. Because I used to ask the same thing too. And I would be lying if I said that I found the answer. But sometimes I find snippets, little trails of the answer ahead. And I see it in the trams as I pass buildings, and they start to blur together. I find it in a newly discovered favorite book, whose words bring me utmost comfort, and the bookstore I frequent to, with its quaint doorstep washing away my fears and sorrows. I find it while listening to songs in bed and coming back to the same songs over and over again. The songs that would encapsulate emotions that I can never truly comprehend. I find it in cafes that I stumble upon, hidden in alleyways or even in plain sight. I find it in the first sip of coffee in the morning, when the caffeine spreads around me like a warm hug. I find it when meeting friends and family, when I slowly start to gather enough courage to show the battle scars I've accumulated throughout the war inside of me. One of them looked me in the eye and told me that my battle scars make me look like art, when all this time I thought they made me look weak and inferior. Maybe there is no big answer after all. Maybe the answer lies in our everyday lives. The trivial parts of our days, the small miracles, the things that make life colorful once more, painting over the gray that the darkness left. I wish I could show you how colorful life is now. It doesn't get easier, and some days I still find myself stuck in bed, waiting for the cloud to pass over. But the sun will always rise again. And I want you to see what I'm saying in the future. I want you to keep on living without the worry, without the excruciating pain. And I want to see you smile again. But the only way to make it happen is if you live. I know that we can't meet each other, but I hope the next time you find yourself brave enough to leave the house, I want you to congratulate yourself with some coffee, or maybe a sweet treat. I'll know when you'll be at our favorite coffee shop, and I'll smile, because that means you've decided to live for another day.